think about queer climbing spaces, it's permission to be soft and to be hard. It's permission to show up as I am. It's permission to try and fail and be vulnerable and be imperfect.
SLAQ's mission is to provide a safe space for all queer folks to enjoy the sport of climbing. We really believe in queer people's limitless potential both on and off the wall, and we think climbing is a really great way to tap into that and connect people to their bodies, to the lands, and to each other in really deep and meaningful ways. For the last 4 years, we've hosted weekly meetups at the various gyms here in the Salt Lake area, providing a regular space for folks to come together and climb and be in community.
When I first started climbing, I wasn't really out. One night I went to the climbing gym and all of a sudden I was surrounded by a bunch of people wearing Stonewall shirts. It was kind of one of those moments where you don't know you're suffocating until you breathe for the first time. I didn't know what I was missing in climbing spaces until I found a queer space, and all of a sudden I could breathe.
At its core, like climbing, especially rope climbing, and also a lot of times bouldering with spotting, right, is a sport that's based on trust, and it's based on like the mutual building of relationships with people.
My time in the climbing world, in the outdoor rope world, the majority of the year it's mostly professional, and so I don't feel comfortable expressing myself as fully as I do, say, here. A little bit of self-preservation, not knowing what people believe or think. But compared to here, like I was saying earlier, I've not experienced this much joy at this crag, I think, ever.
It's really nice to be part of queer community for the weekend, and if anybody, like, open invite, if anybody wants like a consistent Moab climbing partner, get my number before you leave and I will always be here.
I think in a broad sense, as queer people, we always have to create our own spaces. Everyone's looking for other people that can understand their lived experience. I never got to learn how to climb or try to climb or whatever it is, like in a queer space, but like I can create that for someone else, but I didn't expect that in doing that, that would kind of, it gave me back a lot more than I thought I would get.
It's a very weird and hard time to be an affinity climbing space. We've seen a number of organizations and brands pull their support for programs and groups like ours. If you are watching this film whenever it comes out, know that groups like ours rely on, more than anything, the support of the communities we serve and the allies who believe in our work, and that we're going to have to continue to rely on everyday people believing in our mission more than we're going to be able to rely on institutions and brands to make our work possible.